COP28 has wrapped up day one, and I'm here to give you the crucial highlights that you will have to know about. The summit opened with a powerful message from Sultan Al Jaber, urging all companies and nations to join forces to achieve our global climate goals. It's a significant call to action, and we are of course keen to see if this collaboration is realistic in practice. We've seen a major breakthrough on this day one with a formal agreement on the creation of a loss and damage fund. This fund should be designed to help vulnerable nations cope with climate-driven disasters. We do need to be aware that there are lingering doubts about the future financing of this fund. The UA itself has generally pledged to $100 million, contributing to the total pool of $300 million. That's alongside nations such as Germany, who's also pledged to $100 million, and the US, who's agreed to $17.5 million. Altogether, the nations are hoping that this will only be the beginning of a fund to help countries cope better with climate-related disasters. But one big question remains. Will nations agree on phasing out coal, gas, and oil, which are the main sources of CO2 emissions? Another key focus will be on the so-called global stocktake, where countries will assess their progress against globally committed goals, especially the Paris Agreement's aim to limit man-made global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius. What's critical in these discussions are the terminology used. The term phased out needs much more emphasis than just lip service. As the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres emphasizes, the language we use in these agreements is crucial. We cannot afford any more vague commitments.
So obviously, I'm strongly in favor of a language that includes the phase out, even with a reasonable time framework. I think it would be a pity if we would stay in a vague and non-committal phase down whose real meaning would not be obvious for anybody.
As day one concludes, hope still remains, but it does require that we see our leaders be resolute and decisive in the coming weeks, which will be so defining for everyone's future. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more daily briefings on COP28. Remember to stay informed and engaged in this pivotal moment for our planet.